I must do the spiel for the YouTube VOD. This is Baldur's Gate. It is a mature game. There is swearing and gore and sex and, you know, all the things. All the things. So we're just... It's adult genre, for sure. Not for children. And also potentially not for some adults. Because some things are just a little bit gross in this game. So you've got to make that call before you watch this video. Or Twitch stream. Okay. Now that it's just adults here. Coffee and Baldur's Gate time. I've got my girly squad. Well, the game's all loaded up. We've got Lae'zel and Karlach and Shadowheart. It has been a little bit since we played, but I rewatched a little bit of my VOD to kind of trigger my memory. The last thing we did is we attacked the, like, hyena things.
Happy Baldur's Gate Sunday.
With
Hope
the
your
ogres.
weekend
We
has been
used the
amazing.
horn, which is the first time I've ever used the horn. And we rescued the guys with the shipment. They survived, and they told us to come to their hideout. So we're going to their hideout as our next thing that we do. The gnolls. Yes, we attacked the gnolls. I forgot what they were called. It was close enough. Here's our squad for those who have forgotten or are joining us for the very first time in Baldur's Gate. This is Shadowheart, Karlach, and Lae'zel. Karlach's doing a throwing build for me. We basically just got her. This is Lae'zel, she's our fighter. This is Shadowheart, our cleric, who we might romance. And this is me. I am a tiefling, hexblade, warlock. And I think I look pretty cool. We're level 4, all of us, this whole squad. And I think today I may try Shadowblade. I've never tried it. To be honest, I don't know how to use it. Do I use it right now? Out of combat? I have no idea. So if I have any Baldur's Gate experts in the chat. Also, God, I've been playing so many video games, so I'm having that issue once again. Where I just don't know the buttons to play the game. I'm going to take this off and give my flaming sword to Lae'zel. Hello? To Lae'zel. Oh, it's bound. I do this first. Oh, wait. Can you guys hear the game? Game sound not on. Nobody can hear the game. Me or you. Here we go. We hear game now. That's a bit better. Now we hear the game. Okay, and now I'm going to do Shadowblade. Whoa. Oh, I look cool. Karlach's just dancing. Okay, item received. Shadowblade. Okay, now do I need to bind that? I don't understand. So is this one still bound? It's hexed. How do I unhex it? God, I don't know how to use this subclass. Summon a weapon to your hand. It uses the... Can I not unbind this one? Pact bind it? Do I even have a pact bind button? These are my spells. Ah, here we are. So, hold on. Bind to your main hand weapon. Damage becomes magical. Okay, so I just bound this. Cool. Sorry, sneeze. Okay, so now this one should be unbound. Tis. I'm gonna give the flaming one to Lae'zel. Sorry, we have some inventory management first to start the day. You take that now. This is a two-handed weapon. I don't remember what feats I gave everybody. Is there a way to see? Character sheet. Great weapon fighting. What did I give me? Savage attacker. What did I give Shadowheart? Warcaster. And what did I give you? Something to do with throwing. Tavern brawler. Okay, sorry. We just got to level 4 last stream. And I've already forgotten everything that I did. Okay, so now we have a Shadowblade, which we will use in an upcoming fight that is probably... I don't think we have an upcoming fight, but there'll be something today. Thank you, chat. We're going to enter this building. take these things. So here is where we are on the map. We just did a fight up around here, and now we have a little marker over here that says meet with Rugen's associates. So we're gonna go investigate that basically and see what that's all about.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Something's burning. All right, Captain Obvious, sure enough.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
Oh, looks like he wasn't cut out to be a flaming fist. I'll say my condolences. We are a nice tiefling.
He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the fist.
What the hell's happened
A
here?
massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Alright. Let's go see about this drow loot.
I hear shouting. Excellent armor.
Excellent armor. Is it though? It's not really. 12. Does anybody need this type of... I could put it on Karlach. Is there a reason not to give Karlach armor? Does she get some type of benefit from not having it? I don't understand Barbarian either. If we're naming things I don't understand. I don't really know. I mean, which game is this? This is Baldur's Gate 3. Unarmored, no heavy armor? But this is not heavy armor. This is light armor.
I'd love to, thanks.
You'd love to. Okay. There's a lot of in this game to learn, and I've not learned it all. You have a lot of carrying capacity. Unarmored defense. Your body is as resilient as any armor. While not wearing armor, you add your Constitution modifier to your armor class. Wearing heavy armor impedes all positive effects of your rage. This effect does not stack with mage armor. So heavy armor impedes all positive effects of rage. So while not wearing... So is this armor? That's not armor. Is this armor? How do I know? Not sure, Karlach.
I'll give up now. Moving
Okay,
in.
allow me to come be helpful. Quick save?
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
This gets a bonus not being armored at all. So is light armor fine? The description will say if it's armor versus clothing. Okay. Grand Duke Ravengard?
Yes, the hero of Baldur's Gate.
The
Could be
hero!
trapped. Help us get through.
Okay, we're not very strong, but I'll give it my best go. Need clothing instead of armor. Okay. Wow, I am strong. After all, here I go.
Inside, hurry.
I look
We
so
don't
pleased
have
with
much
myself.
time.
Okay. Shadowheart and Lae'zel, this is a tiefling type of situation here, is what this is.
Don't have much time. Find out. I'm trapped.
She's trapped. Let's go get her.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
So there's a guy in here that we also need to rescue. And I don't normally bother with the loot, if I'm being honest. Broken door. Come on, go hit it. Immune to psychic damage, bro.
I'm trapped!
I know you're trapped. We're working on it. We're working on it.
I've got a long road ahead.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Proper thanks must wait. Okay, that's okay.
At the ready.
Blackets will be done.
My two girlies out here.
Wits and blades.
Can you come
always
around,
sharp.
please?
On I go.
I've split up my party because Lae'zel and Shadowheart are not tieflings. They are not particularly good with fire. But they could probably help with this. I think if I bust that down, it's still... Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just keep them here in case I need them, but I feel like I
No
don't
one
need
back
them.
home will ever believe this. On my way.
Broken door. Why is a door immune to psychic damage? And why do I only do psychic damage? I think Karlak, this is a you thing.
Say bye-bye.
Doesn't have a brain. Ah. Okay. Well, now that you've said it like that, that makes sense.
Assume nothing. There is work to do.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Lottie, thank you for the 5 months. Kata, thank you for the prime as well. Shadowheart, you're strong, right? Why did I not do this with Lae'zel?
Almost! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Follow me!
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Onward.
Can't control, knocked down.
Is that blood?
What are you doing?
Never mind.
I don't know if I should even bother bringing her up there. We both got knocked down like a bunch of noobs. Hi, Imzy! Imzy, have you played this video game?
Don't burn yourself.
It's a very good video game.
Marching.
Oh, 103 hours. Oh. I have like 600.
Action, not reaction.
It is genuinely bad. I didn't break this door open. There we go. Rally him. Good job, Lae'zel. It has consumed my soul. It's a good game, isn't it? You only started 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. It's really... When I started playing it, I did nothing else.
I'm ready.
For like... forever. It's a lot of fire. Okay. I just need this guy to move out here. He has done it. I think he's done it.
That's good.
I can technically like go in here, but
These boots have seen everything.
I don't think there's so much point of going in there for the loot. I could take fire res. I probably have it. Yeah, I do. I have 1. Got the game less than 3 weeks ago. I'm already in Act 3. Oh my gosh. It takes me so long. I'm just gonna end all
Take it, King.
He slaughtered everyone.
I think we're done now.
Oh, Miri.
Yeah, we're done. Okay.
What to do? Have to keep going.
I think I could just go in there with fire res. Let me separate. I'm gonna try it. Never hurt, right? Oh, hold on. Before I do, I save. Quick save. I'm not beyond a save scum if this doesn't work. I haven't actually done one yet on these streams. Fire resistance. 50 gold. Lockpick
Give me
this.
trouble now.
Oh, 20. Actually, we're fine. Everything's fine. Easy for us. Forgot that we're God's favorite princess. Ah, cool. I don't think I've ever looted this weapon. Don't really think I need anything else. We'll see what's in the wardrobe. Not a whole lot. Books. Nothing. Alright, out you come. Come on, Garlac, you do. Oh, there's a good
Maybe
food
I
over
need
here.
more pockets.
Can't be leaving that behind. Come on. The tieflings are super good for this. Alright. Nailed
Fresh
it.
air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
The Absolute's cult is based in Moonrise Towers. That's where they'll have taken the Duke.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
Who is this Duke Ravengard? Do we know? Does our character know? We are from, well, we're Baldurian, I guess. Who is this Duke
The
Ravengard?
invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain. I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
I'll search for him.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you
She
when I
is
can.
so pretty, isn't she?
Fist to work.
Ooh, we get something. I feel like I want the Jolt shooter. What is best? Do you guys know? I don't think we need any of it. Honestly, but... These are technically worth more than the trident. Sparkle staff is best. I think I chose the staff. The usual don't know anything. Well, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. Alright, we'll get the staff. I feel like I've gotten that and the bow before and it was both fine. Gonna loot things in here, especially the goblins. You gotta be careful not to loot the flaming fists though, because they'll get mad. Oh, everybody together now. Come on. Put me up here. Up. Top. No. Up. Thank you. Now let's go talk to this guy.
Something's on my mind.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
She would have
Hey,
survived.
Jen. Thank you for
If only
getting
I
the
kept my
information
mouth
straight.
shut about
Got
that
it about
bloody
2
dowry.
weeks ago and already have 80 hours.
What am I gonna do?
Sadly missed getting the staff here in
She's
that
all I
place,
had.
even though I needed it for my build's sad face.
Tilda, I'm glad you're enjoying it. There's a lot of stuff that's pretty easy to miss. I wouldn't worry about it. There's so many items. You'll be able to build something epic anyways. Enjoy your playthrough. You'll be all right with time.
This will never be right. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
I don't really care about the dowry, if we're being honest, but off we go. Let's grab these soap bars. You can actually clean your character with these. Like if you have blood all over you and you want to be clean outside of a long rest, you can actually do it with the soap bars. Come on, everybody. Lays out. Oh.
Assume nothing. Onward.
What? Where are you going? Who's not here? Karlak.
Still alive, so that's progress. Let's go!
Could have
May the
forced
darkness protect you.
forced them to walk over fire. They don't want to.
What now?
When it makes sense, but like still. Just walk over the fire. You're a tiefling. There's a dig spot up here.
What's that?
Nice. Try to loot everything that we can. Oh, some food. I can speak with animals, so let's talk to this. Then we'll go in for our quest is in here. You can see it on the mini map.
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Look at me, I'm not a monster. It's a scared ox. Critical success.
You're not one of them
Cypher,
at
thank you for the
all.
prime.
I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend.
Did you kill the goblin in the stable?
It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
Lovely. It's alright,
An
what happened
attack.
here?
Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Congrats, dude. I don't think there's anything in here.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Alright, let's go through the door. Should give Karlak a potion real quick.
Looking ahead.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
We're gonna recite the passphrase.
Oh, helm dwarfs. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Thank you. I don't actually know if we have enough money to do everything I need to do down here, but yeah, we're not doing too bad. We'll see. Let's head down. Good luck on your finals. Enjoy your studying. Ooh, more stuff to be able to long rest. We're playing on Tactician mode, so long resting actually takes 80 instead of the usual 40. We do actually want to collect as much food as we can, and we want to pick it all up and send it to camp to reduce the weight that we're carrying. Empty? Gotta loot everything. God, we're getting so many camp supplies. How are we doing? 780 out of 80. Got a key. Book. 9 fingers. Okay. Anything to loot over here? I actually don't think there is, really. A lot of opening and closing. Oops, some sausages. Here is our secret entrance. Now we have a point down here at least. God, we just gained so much food. 840 now. Gained enough for like 2 long rests there. There's probably more in here. And they can't see us yet, so let's grab it all. Yeah, there we go. 897. And 923. Let's go. All right.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lass who saved us from the gnolls. Let her in.
Yeah, I saved
You
them.
revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
They disarm the traps, so we don't have to worry about these. Because they let us in nicely.
Hope you weren't followed, mate.
Hope you weren't followed. We weren't followed. We're... Nobody would want to follow us. And we'll go talk to them. Up the ladder.
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The elf song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
Ooh. I don't think I saved him last time I made it to the city.
I owe you one for saving my people.
It'll be interesting to see
The
when we get
Zhentarim
there.
look out for their own.
If he makes it
Even
there.
if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Okay, very smart. We got a herald, which I actually really like the herald. This is a crossbow. It's a heavy crossbow. We can actually use this. When you deal damage to a target with a ranged weapon, it must succeed a charisma saving throw or be baned for 2 turns. And baned means it has a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. So that's pretty good. It's actually probably better on somebody else, because I doubt I'll be shooting much because I have spells and a Shadow Blade. So maybe it is actually better on, I wonder if Lae'zel's proficient. Yeah. Let's put it on Lae'zel. I think it's better on her. I was also... Is this clothing? You guys said that it should say somewhere. I feel like it doesn't, though, does it? This says clothing. This just says rare in that spot. It's clothing? Okay, great. Well, we don't want her to have armor on, so we'll keep up with that energy. Technically, I guess Shadowheart could have both of this on. But I like the Morning Star on her. She looks cool with it. But we could give her that and these. I just don't know if she can utilize the lightning charges. We'll put it on her for now. Somebody should wear the Speak with Dead thing too. I guess Karlach can. What is this one? Guidance. That can just be sent to camp. Speedy reply. Oh, I didn't really look at this either. Hammer Hraft. This is what we just looted from that area. Shockwave. When the wearer jumps, they deal a 1 to 4 thunder damage in a 3-meter radius. When you miss an attack, you deal 3 bludgeoning damage anyway. Dude, that's kind of cool. I wonder if Shadowheart can use that. Not proficient. Oh, that's cool, though. I don't think I have anybody who benefits, because she's using the returning pike, which she needs to use. And I don't think this is better than the Everburn Blade.
Action, not reaction.
Although it would be fun to have Lae'zel jumping in and doing thunder damage when she jumps in. That kind of probably is okay with Githyanki, because you have the long jump with them, too. I'm going to leave it for now, because I just gave her the Everburn Blade, but... It's certainly tempting. I think she has Great Weapon Rester, right? Yeah, so she needs to have a Great Weapon, really. Is this a Great Weapon? It's two-handed. This is a Great Sword. I don't know if that classifies as a Great Weapon. Anyways. Cypher, thank you for that prime.
There's no need for this.
Very well.
Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
Artist. Two-handed counts for Great Weapon Rester. That's good. You have a pet artist.
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Do you have anything else to trade?
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Okay, let's see what you actually have. Titan string bow. Giant breaker. This is the Jolty vest. This is the other lightning thing. I just don't... You can get the whole lightning set very early on, but I don't know if it's actually something that we need to be looking into. The Titan string bow we will get. It's spenny, though, but that's okay. Probably sell some things here, too. Like all this moldy stuff I picked up. Could sell that. Sell that. Sell these. Sell the bottles and not the grease. Sell the candles. The rope, the skull, the onyx. I could probably sell some of this water. Although, I guess it is good if I'm doing lightning to be able to splash water. I'll keep it. Sell the drow armor. None of us are using that. And the robes. And Karlach's boots. So the leather boots. Lock-picking gloves. Gloves of thievery. Yeah. We have the gloves of power on right now, which also give sleight of hand +1, and they give potentially give a penalty to the people who attack us. So they might be better. The gloves of power might be better than this. We can buy them anyway. We have the money. Carry on selling a bunch of stuff. Advantage lets you roll twice. Yeah, but how often are we actually rolling that? I feel like my gloves of power are just like lock picking, basically. But yeah, I mean, you're right. If I ever get a sleight of hand conversation check, it is important. So much. Okay, what is this? Scale mail. You take 1 less slashing damage. I don't think that's better than what we have on. Ring mail. This is heavy armor. Gloves of hail of thorns. I would not want that. I don't think I want the lightning stuff. Uncommon heavy armor. I always have them in the inventory and just put them on just for lockpicking. Yeah, I'm gonna buy them. Chain shirt, hide armor, +1. That's just worse than what we have. I think the only thing I want is the Titan string bow and the gloves of thievery. We can always come back here anyways. They're not leaving immediately, but it's good to get some of the stuff out of our inventory. Not bad. Giant breaker? Would you buy that? Weapon hits hard enough to send your target reeling for 2 turns. Yeah, I mean, it's a good heavy crossbow, but this is good on our strength users, and we have 2 strength users in the party. And it's cheaper. Sure, you get Great Weapon Master feat. I have, Great Weapon Master is on Lae'zel, and Karlach's doing a throwing build, so she actually has Tavern Brawler. Okay.
Pleasure.
Let's talk to the artist.
You. Zaris may have welcomed you, but I can see you're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
This guy is possibly the worst and most annoying side quest in the entire game. How much do you cost?
You were rather quick to agree, but all the wiser for it. For the return of her prize artist, my patron will measure her gratitude in gold. Tenfold whatever ransom these clods try to squeeze from you. I guarantee it.
I will save him. It's just, if you follow this all the way through and watch all this, or do this yourself, when you get to Act 3 and see him again, you'll be annoyed with me. With him. We will save him, because we're a good person, but good lord. I'll see how much they're asking for you.
I hope you have the means. These Zhent have seen my work. They won't let me go cheaply. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see
I won't
the
spoil
sun
it for you
again.
guys to tell you why it's annoying, but when we get there, you'll be annoyed with me. How much money do I actually have? A 1,000.
Only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to buy your prisoner.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about.
I mean, I do, but I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for him. I don't have that much gold. I have plenty of steel, though. Do a little cheeky intimidation. Surely. Ah, easy. Easy.
All right, mate, all right. Watkins clip coins. There's no
Everybody
need to get arsey.
approved! Oh, I'm covering up the approvals
Go on,
with
then.
my face.
But
Everybody
anything lower
approved,
would
trust
be
me. All the
criminal.
girlies approved. All right, 600.
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value.
I even bargained to pay less for you,
You
dude.
should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
And I am Gem.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
Mm-hmm.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
You're Lady Janeth's runaway groom.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside to paint and to
He
clear
told the
my
woman he
head.
was about to marry that he's
choose,
madly in
I
love with someone
suppose.
else. Is what he's saying. A truly horrifying dilemma.
Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep. And we have your reward to consider.
Mm-hmm, my
Once
reward.
I have made my way
For putting
safely
up with
back
you.
to the city. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I've already spent enough coin on you. We'll give you some serious discomfort to deal with if you don't get going now. Yeah, go on then.
Right you are. Just asking for a little help, was all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Get out of here, dude. Alright, that will do, I think, for down here. We can come back. Although it says they're leaving, they don't instantly leave. We'll go to the village.
Smell that. Fresh forest air.
Yeah,
It's not
Carla.
only fear. The fear of cowards lying in wait for an ambush.
Oh.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
The
I do
girlies.
not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one advantage an elf holds over a Githyanki.
Ah.
get going.
Short rest. Where do we go now? Let's see. We have a bunch of things to do in the goblin camp. Have we been down yet? We haven't, have we? Been to the Underdark. Alright, we rescued the trapped man. Oh, this was Benrin. Oh, right, we didn't find the thing. Search the cellar, necromancy of Thay, we have. Find the night song, we haven't done that yet. We haven't spoken to Saza yet because I don't want to fight at the goblin camp yet. I'm not mentally prepared for that. Search for Grand Duke Ravengard. We could do a fake long rest here just to get the Will, just to inform Will what's going on, basically. And then we can maybe head towards this down here and investigate Kaga. I think we're kind of ready for that fight, and that'll probably be the last thing we do before we head to the Underdark. We're not going to fight Ethel before the Underdark. I would like to be a higher level because I find Ethel to be difficult to deal with. But yeah, I think that'll be a good plan for today. Let's do a quick long rest. We don't need it. I'm going to do I'm going to do a partial rest.
Relic. I will have an explanation.
Oh, the girls are fighting.
Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
The girls are fighting. What's going on? Why are you two arguing?
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clearly.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
No sense in fighting with each other. Wait. Agree with Shadowheart. The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us. I think I'll just do one.
Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor.
Rest, both of you.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Oh my gosh.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming.
I don't know if this is forcing us to do an actual long rest, but Shadowheart, stop! Don't kill her! We do need her. We need her. Thank God. She's a really good fighter.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
The camera angles are crazy.
But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Aww. Cute. Okay, I will play an ad now so that one doesn't play whilst interesting stuff is going on. Thank you for watching so far. Shadowheart is hot. They're all hot. All of them. And now we have to speak to Will, because we've just learned his dad has been kidnapped.
You get along quite well, I think.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yes.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
I didn't even know Ravengard had children.
Just the one. Yours truly. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands.
What do you think the drow wants with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Alright, shouldn't keep secrets like this
I
from
know.
me.
And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the
Getting
fiends
backstory.
who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Alright. Let's go talk to everybody. It's important to do long rests in this game. If any of you are playing it for the first time, you should long rest pretty often because it progresses the story.
Their differences peacefully. Eventually.
What you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Alright. He doesn't want any magical items right now. Let's also talk to Karlach.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
I agree, Karlach. We can't lose our lunatics. Okay. Jeez, there's a lot of things. Okay, we need to speak with her a bit. How did you end up with a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Who was it? The boss that gave you up?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
No, Karlak. Sounds like all we need to fix your engine is Infernal Iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Alright, some backstory there. Let's go talk to Shadowheart. We should probably flirt with her.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Oh, Shara's blessings and stuff. I can't help but feel you and I may have missed a chance to connect. Truly connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Oh, cute. Lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions. I'll come for you.
Aw. Okay. There must be a way to heal your wound.
Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
That's horrible. You shouldn't have to suffer in order to be true to your faith.
Perhaps you're right. And perhaps one day I won't have to suffer. But I don't think that day has arrived yet. Lady Shah will ease my pain when she wishes to.
I'll fix her. I want to actually check in my settings that I have the streamer mode settings on. Hold on. Just before we get into any flirting. Very important. Yeah, okay. It's all done correctly. Haven't spoken to the vampire.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise?
Who knows? Drow?
I'm doing a
mind
playthrough on my
flayers,
personal
death?
time where I'm using Astarion in my
Hopefully
party.
not ours.
He's growing on me.
But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Cool. And we'd have to Lae'zel. Who's holding the crossbow.
Speak.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
In great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
It's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
About your quarrel with Shadowheart.
It is over where I am concerned.
That's a relief. We won't survive this if we don't stand together.
It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Alright. This isn't my first playthrough, no. First Tactician playthrough. But not first playthrough.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
The girls are still fighting.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
We're going to head down toward the Hags area now. There's a few things we can do down there at this level.
Don't mind if I...
Enough! We know you have her. Please.
So we're still only level 4. I'd like to get to level 5 before we actually do the Hag.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
What's going on here?
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
What a sweet old lady. I'm sure there's
Where
nothing
is
weird
she?
going on here. I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel.
Sweetie, be careful!
She's with the hag! Don't bloody stand there gaping! Get her!
Well... Wait, where'd my Shadow Blade go? Oh my god, the long rest. Ay. I hate it here. They're really low level, so we don't actually need it. Do it now as a bonus action.
I will ascend.
Shoot.
No time to waste.
Fuck yes.
I love Garlac. Rage. We can just throw. That's interrupted. By what? Oh,
No
Shadowheart.
surrender. Go on.
Demir! Demir!
We're the bad guys in this situation. And that's okay.
Oh, my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
Do you know this Marina they mentioned?
She's their little sister, and she's staying with me.
We stay with
This is
Grandma,
all
yeah.
my fault. But I made a promise. Marina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her. And my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
She fool us?
Hang on. Don't know what that letter was. Don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. No, I do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mum, alright? She has enough on her plate. Marina.
Time to press ahead.
I'll take that.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
I'm gonna take a screenshot there because it's a pretty nice shot actually for a thumbnail. Warlock. Draw on our power to see if something's going on. Easy. Ew, stinky swamp. Eyes of the Wild. Loving note. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me. And then it's filled with poison apples. I think I'm gonna sell them. Animal carcass. Everybody's failing their perception checks.
Looks like a trap there.
Yeah, there's traps everywhere here.
Let's have a look.
More poison apples. Look at the like skulls in the trees. I love the details here. So we can go to the hag house since she's not mad at us. Maybe we can do Astarian's thing actually. Hold on, let me go get the waypoint. Waypoint discovered. There's a guy up here who's level 5. I wonder if we can take him. I feel like we can, but we gotta go get Astarian for this.
Need something?
I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
That's so kind. You can take, Shadowheart's place, probably?
Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
Oh my god, his portrait looks cursed. What do they do to my boy? We only need him for a second, chat. I am gonna make you a thief, I think. Yeah. We're not actually gonna use Astarian all that much, so I'm not gonna think about it too hard. You could be alert. If we do decide to use him, we'll have to redo all this. Now you want to get Baldur's? It's a good game. I mean, if you like this sort of game. You gotta like the combat style in this game. Where it's turn-based, but... yeah. Again, we'll restart Astarion if we're actually going to plan on using him, but I don't think we are going to use him. Do I have anything that he can have? Oh. Karlach should probably have this. I never equipped it on anybody. Because it's strength, and I think Karlach uses strength, right? Yeah. Sunday stream indeed. Thank you for the prime.
Whoop whoop Sunday.
Shade and Crafted, thank you for the primes too. Gloves of Thievery. Put them on. Put the Gloves of Power on Astarion. Why not? Oh yeah, that'll do.
At least things
it's only for a second, really. Alright, 5. I think we can take this fight. It's one guy.
Can't slow down.
This is how you can tell I played this game before, because normally you just approach him and talk to him. And I know who I need in my party and what we're about to do.
Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft.
I recognize it makes the stream not quite as fun to watch, but
and sickly sweet.
That unfortunately is not my
Powdered
first playthrough.
iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gale were vagrant cutthroats.
Cryptic, thank you for the 13 months. What is a gur?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. Now, I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So, what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
And when you find this Astarion, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Well, here he is. This is Astarion. Should we give him up, chat?
What?
What?
It isn't possible.
You idiot! What have you done?
Relax.
I'm afraid you're wrong.
I just want to fight him. Go on, bite him.
Mutilate them.
It makes him happy. No advantage still.
Never a dull moment.
Well, at least I have my weapon. That's good. Flourish? Miss. You're fine, Astarion. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Aye, aye.
Karlach's gonna throw a pike and this guy'll... Where'd he go? Bro? Why are you all the way through there? What the heck? I can't hit him. Can I even shoot him? Can't really do anything to him. Could rage, I guess. I could throw something else. Could throw poison and hope that it lands on him. Path is interrupted. Yeah, there's just nothing.
Victory awaits.
Lae'zel can get in and strike him, hopefully. Yep. I'm gonna use my bonus action here. Since Lae'zel's the only one at him, and I'm gonna disarming attack. She saved. You're fine, buddy. Don't worry. I'm gonna do something about that eventually. Path is mega interrupted. Can I get in here at all? How do you get in there, dude? Maybe I need to get, like, up here? Oh, look at the spider web. It's got a crow in it. I never really noticed that before. Alright, well, let's get a little bit closer. Toll the dead. There we go. Can reach him with spells. Missile snaring. Gosh. Karlach? Do something awesome, please. How is path interrupted still? What is he doing to get... Target is too close now. There we go. Miss! Karlach, please. What was the path interrupted by? This tree that's way above him?
Time to strike.
Actually, gonna raise Astarion.
Taking position.
Shoot. Astarion's gonna heal and get off of the poison.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I can't move, but I can do a Toll the Dead again. Better than nothing. Should be hexing, probably. It's a sloppy fight. Unfortunately for him, he keeps leaving Karlach alive, so...
1, 2. A sage choice. Astarian skills serve us well.
I'm sure our little leech will return the favor. Right?
Need to res both of these. Oh.
What's the story?
What's the story? The story is that you need to resurrect. Thank you.
No one stopped me yet.
They aren't dead? Can I just res them? Oh, yeah. So we can.
You know about these parasites.
All
right. Time to see what new horrors wait.
Let's see what loot we got. Nothing much. Gandra's Aspiration. Have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. Cool. Ranged weapons can possibly inflict turn undead. It's actually kind of good for the second act. He's got garlic Wispweed. This is cursed. Alright.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, we got a bunch of stuff. And then we'll go back to camp and we'll get Shadowheart again. We just needed a historian for that story beat.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
That's good. I'd rather keep things friendly between all of us.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Join me.
I'd join you, but things are looking a tad... Lead the way, then.
So how much XP? Ugh, we still need so much. See if Astarion has anything to say.
Yes.
So there's a monster hunter after you.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
That's true. What did you
I
do?
didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
Who is Cazador?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
You sure Cazador's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave.
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message.
Aww.
He's reminding
Astarion's
me of
story
his
is very
power.
sad.
Even
Well,
in the middle of
all their
nowhere,
stories are
you can
sad.
reach me.
Astarion's especially, though.
And he wants me back.
Don't worry, you're safe with me.
Safe? You think I'm safe?
Yeah.
Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses?
We're way
change shape,
powerful.
Turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
All right, what do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Sounds good, we could do that. No, don't end the day. Let's camp. Alright. Got the girlies back. I'm gonna drink a bunch of potions.
Like it will be done. No time to rest. What path lies before me?
Did I bind this? I'm assuming I did now. There's a quest over here. So that is where we're going to go next. You're late? Don't worry. You haven't missed too much. It's a pretty slow-paced game. We're kind of just chilling. Oh, maybe it's through here, actually. We're just slowly progressing the story. And there'll be a VOD on my second channel. Oh, let's look at this camp over here.
Someone had a party here. Or something.
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage.
Whoa, so much stuff. Our bag is actually full of potatoes again. Let's send it all to camp. I'll pick up the loot. I haven't looked in this pouch. There's so much. Alright. The quest should be just over here. Hopefully we're strong enough to deal with this. I'm actually not 100% sure. We'll save here just in case. And let's have a little look at what everybody's got. The fire sword is definitely important for this. We should be good. I really need to organize my inventory. So, these are the guys that we gotta worry about. Guess we'll just jump in. Can't reach yet. Ancient mud methods. We kind of need to focus on these guys. They're gonna spawn other guys around them. They have poison immunity, and the big wood woads, they fire damage is good on them. We'll start with an Eldritch Blast. Nice.
My turn.
Your turn, Karlach. Throw your pike. Perfection. Oh, the throwing build is just next level, isn't it?
Need to stay focused.
We have fire things that we can throw as well. Shadowheart can just kind of get into a good position, potentially. Not enough movement. I might leave Shadowheart here at range. Actually, no, we'll go at least to here. I don't really want to be too grouped up. We could bless. Oh yeah, I do need to rage Karlach. I keep forgetting. I was so focused on getting her to throw. Lae'zel.
My path be true.
Lae'zel has an extra thing there. Shoot. High defense, but that's okay. We're not in range to do much else. All these young mud methods. We're not going to focus on them at all. They're going to be really annoying, but... Fortunately, I can't get close enough to anybody.
These boots have seen everything.
So we're going to just have to keep Eldritch blasting. Or we could Hex. I'll just keep doing this. That's fine. This guy, Karlach's more important. We'll rage, and then we'll throw. I actually want to throw some fire. Are they standing in water? I think they're standing in water. Yeah, they're wet. Okay, so we need to wait on that. But we will do that. For now, we'll do this. That definitely helps. Thank you.
Can't give up.
And can do Scorching Ray on these guys. Oh, but they're standing in water, which is annoying. Just Firebolt for now, I guess. Don't want to kill that one. It's next to Karlach. Let's go over here. Oh, it's better than nothing. You didn't know this encounter existed until your 4th game? It ended your honor mode. Oh my gosh. That is wild. Or just ignoring those. Honor mode's hard. I feel like I should be playing honor mode on stream. That's what this run should be, is honor mode. But it's Tactician. Everybody's kind of grouping up. Critical hit. Shadow Blade. Nice. Psychic damage. I'm gonna run away a little bit so I don't take any of the explosion. And we throw the fire now. Is it gonna get Lae'zel? I think it actually doesn't get Lae'zel. That's good. Shove that guy away. God. Disadvantage. Shadow Heart. It's because this mud guy's right next to her. You're gonna have to just hit it. Shove. Nice. Uses a spell slot, but probably worth it. Nice. And let's rally me so I get some health back. We just have this wood woad left and 2 ancient mud methods, which I think I can deal with Karlach's throw. There's so much fire. Opportunity spell, sure. It's an ancient one, so it's good. This is definitely a pretty big fight if you don't expect it. There's a lot going on. Using this either. I don't know how to play what I'm playing is, I think, mostly what I'm realizing.
This is my happy place.
Alright. Shall we throw Ancients? Critical miss! Ugh. I'm surrounded by all these idiots. I don't want to focus on killing the young ones because it's super pointless. Could use another spell slot with Shadowheart, or since I'm gonna long rest soon, I could just do like Radiance of Dawn, which is gonna get a bunch of them. This is my channel divinity, which I get 1 of per short rest. Let's use it. It's pretty big. is pretty big. It still didn't kill one of the ancient ones though, so gotta deal with that. This guy right here. I don't think Lae'zel can get... Oh, actually. Yeah, can't get close enough. For some reason it said I could, but cannot. I'll just shoot. Critical miss, good lord. Blast.
Nice little nap.
Short rest. Nailed it. Well, that went well. And we have things to loot. Mostly alchemy ingredients.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay.
Must be the tree from the note to Gorga. What's that cleft there?
Read this. Kaga. Uldon has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now's the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain. And you, its first druid. From Archdruid Alis. Alright, so Kaga, we just learned, is working with the Shadow Druids. How dare she?
Something over there.
Hi, Phantom. I don't think there's much over here, but I'll go look anyway. Literally just rope. Good. Good. Look in the vase as well. She did want to murder a child. It's true. How could we have seen this coming? Right, how are we doing on level? God, level 4 to 5 is a long journey, isn't it? And we got the sparkle hands. Which I guess technically Shadowheart can have, since I have all the other sparkle stuff on her. It just, she's not really utilizing it. I don't think there's any point in her really having that, but she does. This is just a regular tab, not a Dark Urge. Okay, so now that we've investigated that, we can confront Kaga about the Shadow Druid stuff. And we also still have a bunch of stuff to do at the Goblin Camp. We still have to speak with Benrin, technically. Have we found any iron yet? Infernal iron for Karlach's heart. Did I already do that? My Shadowheart stuff is going super well. Yeah, we just need infernal iron, but have we gotten any? Nope. Right, well, on that note, I say we go to the Underdark soon. Kind of feeling it. We could finish this, I guess, and confront Kaga. All right, let's confront Kaga about the note and see how that goes first. Should also long rest soon, just for the sake of it, for the cutscenes. Equip the Woodwode shield. There you go, lady. Cool shield. back at the Emerald Grove. We haven't actually been here in a while. I don't know if I have much to sell, but we could talk to Aaron.
Need anything else? Of course, but please remember.
I've sold him so much crap. Good God. What is this? Empty potion bottle. Oh, not that. This is just my guy that I sell everything to. Hit $92.
Sylvanas be with you.
What were you guys saying I should equip? Equip a crossbow on her instead.
What's next?
Don't think I have another fancy crossbow. Oh, I have this. But she's not proficient with this. I guess I could equip it.
What to do?
Better than nothing.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Alright, let's go see about Kaga.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking? I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me?
Do a quick save.
Come boy. It's all right.
Alright, we know the truth, Kaga.
Speak up.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
You mean to take the drove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
There's the Shadow Druids.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kaga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It'll explain everything.
What's in there? Colloquial word. Kaga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
As a tiefling, I will not stand for this.
Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kaga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Could detect thoughts. Could just kill her. Seem intent on forcing me to take your life. I've never just fought Kaga. Let's detect thoughts. unsuccessful. We have a lot of inspiration though, so I'm willing to do it again just to see what it says. 17 that time.
The grove taken for Cloakwood. The circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
You're so desperate to be proven right, it's made you forget who you really are.
Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Now there's just 3 guys to kill. And Kaga's on our side. Moonbeam. Kaga, I'm glad I'm not fighting you. That is actually probably a good thing we're not fighting her. She is level 5. Psychic damage. Could do a wrathful smite too. No, we'll just do regular. Oh, keep missing. Oh, Kaga. Jeez.
Take cure.
Toll the Dead? Because it's fun. Nah, it doesn't have a high chance of hitting. This 60, there we go. That's pretty good. Let's get you back here.
Better get to it.
Use my new shield to ensnare. There we go. Old person. Even the wolf is fighting with us. We'll definitely be able to kill this one. Path interrupt by what? By what?
Handy.
Nice. Again, not raging on Karlach. Should be. There's 2 enemies. They're gonna die.
And lethal.
It's fine. All right. Well, they're gonna die if we hit our shots. One down. Troopers. Don't need it. Just gonna leave it. It's all dead. Saved. Shadowheart. I gotta build you so that you do something. We can throw to end this.
You might as well lay down and let the goblins cut us up. They'll have to cut through all those tieflings first. Like that'll do any good?
This guy would have been on her side.
It was steeped in shadow magic.
Can I loot this?
Don't waste a step.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
Joining the Shadow Druids, what were you thinking?
I was thinking I could make us safe. A foolish notion. To think we'd find comfort in shadow. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the Rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart.
Good.
Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Oladan came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the Rite to shelter from the storm. Oladan taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
Don't worry, I've rescued Halcyon. So this guy?
You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
Nice. Why is Karlach dead? Girl. Girl. I was talking. I was just talking, and you walked into a moonbeam. There was literally no need.
And I don't
take you on. Soldier, I need your help.
I am ashamed at how
Shouldn't have wished to
far
live
that
in
your
more interesting
machinations
times.
spread.
You are silly. That was silly.
Oh, I could go for a good
Why
meal.
do I have to heal you?
Have a lot on my mind.
I guess we could just long rest.
In it.
We did
Need to
just
find
do
a
a
way
lot,
forward.
and we do have a lot of camp supplies, technically. Just Karlach things. Well, the rite is officially stopped. They've stopped chanting. Let's see what they're saying.
To think we almost finished the ritual.
Oh, she's really
I felt
pretty.
honored when I was chosen to participate. Now I feel guilty I didn't object.
Korga was right. We must put ourselves first. You had no right to intervene. You're not one of us.
Oh, she was with the Shadow Druids. We're very divided in the Druid household, I see. Very divided. We long rest now because there's probably cutscenes. There's literally always cutscenes. Yes, Astarion has a exclamation mark.
There you are, my friend.
Are you drunk? At your service.
Are you now? Don't make promises you can't keep, darling. Thankfully, I've had my needs met this evening. I found a bear.
Oh, he's drunk on bear
He
blood.
took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
You seem happy. No need to drink humanoid blood then.
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same.
Okay.
But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
It's dramatic. Sounds delicious.
It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
True. You can start over. You can be better than what he made you.
Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. Pet bunnies, that sort of thing. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
You think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
He's not wrong. Power corrupts. Careful, there are heroes about. I'd hate for them to get the right idea about you.
Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil.
He's talking about, well...
Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did.
From his perspective, he's correct.
They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Dr. Karlak?
Hey, soldier.
Alright, that'll do. Dr. Shadowheart.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want some?
We're good. Alright, I don't think we have much to do in camp then, unless Gale wants something. He doesn't. Okay. I think we're okay. Let's go to bed and have a rest.
It seems to be the perfect
We get
night
to
spend
flirt
a
with
little time
Shadowheart
together.
tonight, chat.
Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
We get to have Shadowheart time. Lead the way. It's Shadowheart time.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Wouldn't dream of messing it.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To us.
Bold. What does us entail? I
don't
suppose
know.
I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
We'll share a memory from growing up.
Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Your turn. I insist.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Wrong. You like night orchids and can't swim. You told me once.
I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
They're on a date, chat. They're on a date on a cliff.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
I don't want this to end just yet.
Another moment won't kill them, I suppose. Well, it might, but let's take that risk.
She's so pretty.
Thank you for last night.
I hope there'll be more to come.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
We get to kiss her. She approves. You can't see it because my face is in the way, but she approves. We're romancing somebody, chat. We're doing it. Sort of.
That didn't hurt, did it?
No, far from it.
Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
Well, now we're rested. We've had our cutscene and Shadowheart wants to talk.
All's well, I hope.
Of course, unless something's the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
Aw, that night meant a lot to me.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
She's so cute. Alright, that'll do. Oh, Gale's suffering. Let's go help him. It's wizard time.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to
grayer
concentrate.
than normal?
My condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
Is he normally that grey?
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
I think he can have this. Oh god, we have a lot actually. Oh wait, he can have the bard. I'm not playing a bard, so.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
Might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
We're getting wizard
What
lore.
I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
You're telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind,
The
and
oh
soul.
yes is crazy.
But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a
Nice,
goddess.
it's chill. I didn't read the joke
Yet
out.
I wasn't
It's not a big deal.
satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead.
Oh,
We come now
good.
to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Don't argue with them, mods. They didn't do anything wrong. Not really. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself.
I like Gale's
He
character.
almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the
He has to have a
chaos
silly
that
wizard
outdates
hat. I have to
creation.
give it to him.
Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her
I like that we
reach.
just can't see his eyes.
What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto
Scott.
forbidden domains.
Hello.
I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart.
We're having
Let
a
me show
moment
you.
with Gale. I hope you had a good stream, Scott. You've missed the gay scene, I'm sorry. Now we're having moments with Gale.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory.
Welcome, welcome.
A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs
Did the
through
romance
and
with Gale and then he was swinging? I like Gale.
ever hungry.
Scott, you shoulda romanced Astarion. I feel like Astarion and Halsin are much more your speed. Not to ship my friends with characters, but you know, Astarion and Halsin are more your speed, I think. I'm currently romancing Shadowheart. However, my first run, I romanced Karlach. Gale's too much of a yapper. He is a yapper. I do like Gale. I've never romanced him though. I may at some point. I really enjoyed the Karlach romance. I'm going to enjoy the Shadowheart romance, I think, but I wish I was doing it off stream because I think half of the things that Shadowheart allows you to do are not super stream appropriate. But we'll see how it goes. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Our armor is so ugly.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet.
Shadowheart is pretty non-spicy.
Were it ever to fully
No, she's
destabilize,
not.
However,
She's down to have a threesome with Halsin if you let her. I'm sure she can be pretty vanilla if you don't go into any of the, like, spicy stuff, but she's down for everything. Some of the characters don't let you, like, they're very monogamous, but Shadowheart's not one of them. Alright, go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
No, Gale, it's fine. Everybody here kind of sucks in some way, so it's fine. We'll carry on.
A great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you.
I gotta take that hat off you, dude.
I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down.
That's a lot of yapping.
At a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I.
Good Lord, wizards.
I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Yeah, you're gonna stay at camp, but it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna do this so that I'm not walking around in my ugly armor. Alright, let's leave camp. Do a little save. Okay, so we've explored the Hags area a little bit. Did some fights there. I think it's time we head back towards the goblin camp. Oh, we do need to talk to Zevlor and tell him that everything is okay. We'll do that now. Should try modded Baldur's Gate 3. I'm playing modded in my single player. Or my solo off camera. I have a lot more fun with this game off camera. But I am excited to be streaming it sometimes with you guys too. Down we go with our girlies. Let's go talk to Zevlor. Then we'll head to the goblin camp and see what there is to do around there.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Koga's agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us, but gods and goblins willing, I won't need it again. If you can clear the road of goblins, as you say, I'll ensure a reward is gathered for you.
We got some new gloves, and Investigate Kaga is now complete. Tieflings are safe for now. Did I go up here yet? I feel like Pearl and Karn would like this. I think they would too. This game is a lot to commit to though. I'd want them to play it off camera, honestly. You can be a bit more free
Used to
with
think
things.
the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate...
This
well,
is one of my favorite characters.
I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
She might be one of the cutest characters in this game. Try not to keel over at the first blade drawn.
Well, we came through Avernus. We might not look it, but we're tough. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
You survive the hells, you'll survive this.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
It's a bet.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
So many ways to die.
Epic. I don't think there's much else out here, really. I need to do my Shadow Blade again. I don't think we've talked to Crusher yet. I just don't remember what we've done here. Have we spoke to Volo? We must have. Yeah, because we have the eye. So we've rescued Volo. We just haven't defeated the goblin leaders. Okay, let's... What do we have here? Save Goblin Saza. Have we spoke to the Owlbear Cub yet? I think we have to actually kill things for the Owlbear Cub to come. Right, let's start by talking to Crusher.
Thrust his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
It's Toes time. I'm so sorry, chat. I am so sorry.
Another pest. Think you rule the world just because you got a scary face. Ha!
As the symbol glows, power
He thinks I have a scary
courses
face.
through you. Authority.
I don't think I'm better than anyone else.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the absolute on our side now.
I don't really play
You
shooting
better
games
learn
much.
your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll kick your head in, on face.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Lae'zel says no. Lae'zel says we're not doing that. Huh. How about you kiss my feet instead? This is a really high jump. It's just off. It looks like it's off, but I'm wearing it. The armor. It looked ugly. Let's roll again. There we go, 26. All the girls
Look, mate,
approved, by the
just
way.
piss off. You're not welcome here.
Not so high and mighty after all. We could just use our wisdom, but I think we can intimidate him. Let's do it. For the spiciness. Ah! A critical failure. I'm rolling again. Oh my god, 2 in a row! Right, this is some stuff Ollie would do, but I'm rolling again. And a nat 20. Alright.
The goblin stares.
The game
mouth
tried to
agape.
save you from this, chat.
Then he sets his jaw and falls to his knees.
There. I've done it. Arrogant swine.
Hey, Case!
What was I saying? Just had to talk to me. I've got to take
just
They'll leave afterwards. They don't respect him anymore. They're grossed out.
Tastes even better when you nick it out of their cold dead
I need to make sure that I've talked to the Owlbear Cub. I think I have, but...
Go home. Cave. Mother.
Yeah, I have. Okay. Let's head inside then. We're gonna come out here and poison their liquor soon, but not yet. So Saza got us in here, and then we killed the priestess Gut. We rescued Volo, and we got tortured by the guy. That's what we've done in here so far. But I'm not actually ready to fight in here yet because I want to save Minthara. So that's why we haven't spoke to Saza yet. I don't want to make everybody in here mad quite yet. I'm not ready. I just want to remember what this person has. Bloodied great axe. I don't think there's anything else I need here.
Pleasure.
Save as in keep alive or save for later? A little bit of both. We're saving it for later. And also save as in keep alive, because we're gonna keep Minthara alive. Well, we're gonna knock her out.
What's that?
So, this is a sneaky little entrance to the Underdark. And I normally just use this.
What's that?
Which we should be able to get this. We've got definitely enough advantages. There we go. Find the night song. Let's go down. I like the Underdark a lot. I remember finding this on my first playthrough and being like, oh my gosh. Because I really thought that I was nearly through Act 1 because I had like kind of explored everything. And then I went down and I was like, oh my god. It's like double the size that I thought it was.
The Underdark is everything I thought it'd be.
This environ seems worthy of a Githyanki warrior's estimation.
Ah, to be deemed worthy by the great Lizal of fresh Kalir.
Continue as you go, and you will achieve the same.
Lisa likes Karlak. Helm of Smiting. Is this technically a smite spell? I feel like I could kind of wear that. At least for now. I think there's better helmets for me. But for now. Medium armor doesn't mess with me. No, I'm already wearing it. Light some fire down here. And get a nice waypoint discovered. Get that potion of healing. Pick up the logbooks for selling. And yeah, we'll go get the radiant armor. Well, I say we. Lae'zel's going. Oh, for the love. I think it's a trapped chest, right? She needs to perception check it. Goodness sakes. Alright, who else is strong enough to get up here? Oh my god.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
You can't jump up there because you're you. What's the other entrance? Is there another hidden door somewhere? I guess I could just get Lae'zel to tank the hit.
Quickly then. That might be worth a look.
There we go. Everybody should be able to make it up now. Karlach just jumps casually. Okay, flex. Flex. The other girls have to just walk.
You look happy, Shadowheart. Like a night orchid in bloom.
Aww. Aww. That was really cute. Well, if I'm up here, I'm gonna disarm this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Karlach is so... It's so hard not to romance Karlach. How do you not romance Karlach every single time? She's just the bestest.
With a flick of the wrist.
Critical success. And now we have some Shadowheart armor. This armor is when the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. Which is good for the build that I'm doing on her. It does need to be dyed though, it's ugly. What dye do I have? I know I have some dye here. Swamp green. Ocean dye. Let's use ocean dye. It's blue now. It's a bit better. And what were the gloves? When you heal another creature, it gains resistance. That is much better, I think, than the sparkling stuff. Alright, Shadowheart is now looking a lot better.
How much further can I go?
Let's watch the guy die.
Rougher than a pit of spikes. Credit where it's due.
I just shot nothing. Is it resistant to piercing? Can probably still hit it.
How do you maintain such an elaborate plait, Shadowheart? The craftsmanship is impressive.
They're flirting!
Now that you mention it, I can't remember who taught me. Another memory lost, perhaps.
Still, if you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
They're gonna braid each other's hair.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
That's cute. Got an inspiration point. Oh, In Search of the Night song. Alright.
I'll give it a shot.
No, lever. Oh, I'm encumbered. What am I carrying? I don't even have that much food on me anymore. That pot is 10. 10! It's pretty heavy.
to my path.
Alright, lots of stuff to pick up around here. The Underdark is pretty.
Something over there.
It's another way to sneak in if we need to. There's a few ways to get to the Underdark. You don't have to come in that way. We're gonna go get the pretty sword now.
The air is thick with spores. They must thrive in the dark.
No time
I'll
to
get
dally.
Let's try this way.
I'll get Shadowheart to do this, I think. Let's save.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Religion.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Elis Stray. Blood can only be honored with blood. The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Pretty. She's inspired again! She's unfortunately not proficient with it, but I kind of do want her to use it. I love this sword. It has the singing sword, which you can use even if you're not proficient with it, so I may still use it.
No time to rest.
Nightlight. Nature failed. Can we try again? Nature failed. Try again? Ah! Essence of Nightlight. I actually didn't know you could get that.
Light on my feet.
We're getting lots of stuff for crafting. Can extract a bunch of this. The amount of hyena ears we have, good lord. I don't pay enough attention to all this. But it allows us to make good potions. Arguably, the potion speed is pretty good. The elixir of resistance are good. Healing is obviously good. This way.
More are coming.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Tell me I'm not imagining that voice.
No. Something's coming. And if it lives down here in the dark, it won't be anything good.
They are coming.
Karlach's on edge.
You are coming.
Huh? That wasn't a bullet, was it?
Oh dear.
Giselle, it's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know
Broken
who's to
bones.
blame.
Must have fallen.
The girls fighting.
One of those.
Oh. Where did the girls go? Oh, come on. How many of those laugh?
Curious. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
5 months. 5 months, thank you. And so, thank you for the Prime as well. Alright. All we gotta do is shoot these. Then we can walk through.
Torch stalk. Best watch my step. I like to explode.
That they
Sure,
do.
the other mushrooms are.
There's a backpack in here. Do I have anybody who can cast Mage Hand? So it'll be a much easier way to get that.
Can't give up now. Attention!
It's a moment for
enough
Gale.
Waiting. I crave blood.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Let's kill that. Oh, my Tav can. Alright.
At least things have stayed
Thank you
interesting.
for the backpack.
Might be useful.
Let's risk it.
Moving ahead.
Oh. Got one of them. Okay, we got two. There we go. And we just drink a little. Here's the very ominous mushroom, guys.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Let's tell the truth.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent.
I love these
the
guys.
Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
We're expected. Dwegar, Spore Serpent.
fungus and mold glaze the servant's face and body. Through music and vision, the sovereign reveals its origins. You see a frothing duergar, axe drawn, crazed by bloodlust, bearing down on a young myconid. A frightened myconid circle conjures mildewed vines. They encircle and transform the duergar. It now belongs to the circle. It will obey the sovereign.
Mushrooms can raise the dead. That's interesting.
What's a little stench in exchange for a lot of power?
Very well.
Dr. Blurg.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
A mind flayer infected me.
Truly remarkable.
We're very truthful.
But why
us.
come to the Underdark, where they hold
tell everybody
so much
everything.
power?
Trauma dump immediately.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Yes.
Your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
I've made a lot of strange allies for information. Let's hear it.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
All right. I
As
mean,
a
we let a
man's
bard
mind
do surgery on
pierces
us. This can't
yours,
be worse.
The tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract it?
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
Well, that's not good.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
I'll tell them about the Mind Flayer ship.
Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Somebody asked if the dads would like this game. I actually don't think they would. It just doesn't seem like the type of game they play, and also, I don't know, they don't really, like, seem to like the... Maybe Skiz would like it. I don't know. But I was watching Skiz play Red Dead Redemption for a little while yesterday, and the first thing I clicked onto was him not reading the dialogue. And this game is so dialogue heavy. I think if they could lock in and read the dialogue, they'll enjoy this game. But if you skip all the dialogue, you're gonna miss 3/4 of the game, I think. So maybe they'd like it if they were in the mood for this type of game. Yes, because I do think they'd like D&D and stuff. It's just that the game's very cutscene heavy, so you have to be in the mood for that type of game. Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
These two are cute.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
What kind of alchemy are we talking
A
about?
tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence.
I don't think Brian would love this game either.
A fresh
Maybe.
ton of madness and Timisk spores.
I don't think he'd be this into it though.
In their natural state,
Just because the pace of it.
both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous.
I got Grant to play
Timisks
Dredge and he didn't listen to the
cause
story.
confusion in those that approach
And
them.
therefore missed most of the content of Dredge.
Self-explanatory.
Because Dredge is a story that I think is really well told. So, yeah, I mean, I have lots of friends who I wouldn't recommend this game to because you have to be locked in for the cutscenes. You should watch the cutscenes. It's what makes the game good. You should read the dialogue. You should think about your choices. And if you don't have patience for cutscenes, this is not your game. Because you're going to miss most of the fun part of the game. Where do I find the mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare. And their discovery, perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession.
Pearl would like this
She
game,
served
if I could
Mistra
convince
as
her
a
to play it.
cleric.
I think. It might not have quite enough strategy for Pearl, though. Pearl's very smart in video games. Where does Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Alright, I'll come back when I find the mushrooms.
May your travels be safe and swift.
An ad is about to play, so I'm going to play it now while I'm just trading with this guy.
Is my species evolving?
Welcome back. Have you made any new
do you have anything
discoveries?
to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private
Life
collection
bringer.
is to your liking.
Sunwalker's Gift. Boots of Genial Striding. These are pretty good boots, I think. Psychic Spark. Yeah, I mean, he just has a bunch of good stuff. I think these are pretty good. I'm gonna buy them. And sell some daggers. Oh, let's sell that pot as well. It's really heavy. Yep.
Very well.
I don't have any boots on, so those will actually be good for me.
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult.
Don't.
Don't?
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
I could end your suffering. Oh my god. Give her an antitoxin. We're nice. We're playing nice.
Ah, gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
Does there have to be a reason?
Down here? Tends to be. But I'm nearly good to get on my feet. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
You're in no condition to help anyone.
Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
What are the Dwergar digging for?
Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it.
Alright, I'll ferry your people if I can.
Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
True.
What is the creature doing?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still
I'm not hearing anybody out.
We laid waste to many,
Nuh-uh.
but intruders remain.
I'm actually even further. I'm going to assume you're behind on stream.
The Sovereign's
You're talking
song
about
halts as it
Melum,
measures
surely.
your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar invaders. We can manage that. Better than picking this fight, surely.
Sure.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Got a new quest, chat. Why did these Dweger attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dweger.
The Dweger seek a gnome. It is a guest.
What did you do to that corpse?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
Right.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
Don't
Same.
worry. I wouldn't hesitate.
Oh boy. Okay. How might I gain this knowledge? Oh. Spurs holds its power. Let's okay, that's we're good. We're okay. Alright, what did we just gain? Boots of speed. Oh, these are good. Shadowheart's boots are currently pretty useless, so let's switch to those, because click heals is nice. I think that's all we got, right?
Fleshwalker.
Oh.
Come, reach
I wanted to talk to the trader, not you.
Tell me of home.
Sure.
The creature cringes, overwhelmed by the throngs. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
I'm not hearing anybody out here either.
Dweger destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dweger rot.
True.
I mean to join you.
Fair. Can you make yourself useful?
In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it.
Very well.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow.
We have Glut now.
We cleanse the rot together.
I don't even know where he came from, because I didn't. I just meant to be talking to
Seems
Darius
the
here.
shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
Need some help
Knock
finding
yourself
him.
out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Show me your wares. We need this. This Kozak band on mine and Ollie's honor mode run costed like $2,000. Why does it cost $100 on this? I didn't even realize that was something that was changed on honor mode, is the prices of things. That's crazy. Well, I need it. It's a really good ring. could probably sell some of this. I'll leave it for now, but... Like, am I ever gonna use that? No. It's probably good. But... I have so much stuff. Who is
My
he?
useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
Okay, so who's the Cossack band going on? Probably Lae'zel, right? Your weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. What does she currently have on? A smuggler's ring. So now, Lae'zel's weapon deals acid, fire, and slashing. That's nice.
Where are you?
Well... That's Balin. The Dwagar. Alright, there's much to do here. I think we'll go get the Sussurbark next. Balin's just down there, but I don't really feel like dealing with it.
Sharp, deep, and still fresh. Some monster did this, marking its territory.
Inspiration. What the heck did I just get inspiration for? God. Shadowheart's constantly inspired. Destroy each kind of hazardous Underdark mushroom. Urbang's annoying.
I'm ready.
Still alive, so that's progress. Always room for more.
I'm gonna grab the bloom and send it to camp.
It feels like my magic is getting drained.
Now we've got these little hook horrors.
What do we have here?
Which are indeed kind of horrible. They're also level 4 and we've got Glut though, so I think we can take it.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Missed.
What's next, I wonder?
Missing with advantage is rough. Path is interrupted. Can you walk forward a bit, girly?
Need to tread softly.
Path is just perpetually interrupted. Nice.
Don't be shy.
Karlach needs to throw something, but it needs to not be... It needs to be something inconsequential, like a hammer. Digit Panda, thank you for gifting.
Good idea.
Ready
for anything.
I really want to get you in striking distance, but I suppose you could just shoot. Thank you, thank you. Rally. only use Hex at kind of the beginning of battle. And I'll rage. There's only one, but there should be more. Yeah, there's another one up there. I feel like there should be 3 or 4, right?
What should I do?
Plus a drow somewhere.
On I go then.
Ensnared. Opportunity spell. Miss Shadowheart. Good lord. Alright, that hurts. Sorry, checking Hermitcraft Discord. Oh, Glut, I kind of forgot that you were here. Come on, buddy. Multi-attack. That's enough movement. Well. There you go, buddy.
I will not know failure.
Still on my feet.
We are hurting. We need to be throwing with Karlach, but it's hard to get in range. Worked, actually. Alright, Glut. You want to animate this guy.
Silence.
Now we have a hook horror on our side. There are, of course, more of them, but I think this just got exponentially easier. A hook horror. Where are they? Oh, did it jump down? So not one up here. Oh, no, they're there. So confused. Ah, it is up there. There you are. Alright, well. I kind of also want to start this fight. I feel like they're gonna come over. Cannot reach. Can you walk up a bit further?
On my way.
50%. 60. Saved, of course. Of course.
Where do I go from here?
I've got the... Are these monstrosities? I don't know what a monstrosity is. Well, I technically have a bow that might help with them. Not friend to wife friend shaped. You consider this to be friend shaped? This? I don't know, dude. Oh, it is a monstrosity. Well, let's try the bow, shall we?
Time to press ahead.
Go over here. I could hex, but I'll leave it. Future crossbow with holy energy. I don't need turned undead. Where's the other one over there? Pounce. It's going to be difficult to get this guy anywhere. I'm gonna jump down here with this one to attack this guy. Can multi-attack or hook, but we're not in range. Bleeding. That's okay.
Let my name be known.
Oh, miss. Lizelle, come on. I'm gonna give you another shot. Nice. Critical hit.
Heating up.
You're gonna rage. And throw the returning pike.
This'll help.
Miss. Good. 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 I love that for us, really. This guy I'd like to just have go down as well. We have enough going on up there. Calling reinforcements.
Are there more?
Sure, it's fine. This can do 4 to 13. This can do 5 to 19. I should just do it.
Take me yet.
Flourish.
Let's end this.
Let's end this. Kind of hurting, Shadowheart. What are you doing? Guiding bolt. Cannot reach. There we go. Now we have Radiating Orb going. And we've been snared. We're all grouped together, though, which I don't love. Pounce. And multi-attack. Or... I can only multi-attack on prone. Okay, I get it. I understand. Okay. I'm gonna run to him, keep slapping him. Lizelle does more damage up close. We're not really at throwing range, are we? That was good. I already have my one target, so Glut is kind of just sitting there. Shadowheart's still bleeding.
Let's do this. Heading there.
Shadowheart will hit something one day. It'll be a good day.
Don't stay idle.
Let's hop down. Nice.
Victory awaits.
Lizelle's jumping is crazy.
On the move.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. idea, Karlach.
Got the drow involved now too. That's actually kind of good though, because then I won't have to reset my rage and stuff. The drow and them are over there, so let's send Glut. Oh, that hurts. For some reason, this guy is deeply in love with them. I know we're all hypnotized. I'm sure this is good for us. Okay. What does it do? Can't move. Moved when taking damage or helped. So we could help. Right. The enemy has also hypnotized here. Both of these are hypnotized. But we could help Karlach. Which is arguably a more useful way to use Shadowheart. Who needs some healing? Technically myself, but Lae'zel does as well.
Take your
Want to knock these prone. There we go. We can multi-attack. Nice. Oh, I love having a hook horror on our team. And Lae'zel can surely finish it off. Nice. And this guy too. Nope. Okay, that's fine. And we will throw. Turning pike. Can we reach the drow? Yeah.
Easy.
Super nice.
Blood comes easy.
Karlach's actually just busted. The throwing barbarian is crazy. Glut. Honestly, just sit there. She does have Tavern Brawler, yeah. Reading orb.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Pretty good with our damage. Should be using Hex probably. Not good at it. Should also be using that. Haven't been good at it. Get the hook horror on the team. Using Sovereign Glut has an ability to raise the dead.
This is gonna feel good. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean hide. I meant throw. Okay, Karlach. Not enough movement. Yeah, this guy has this. Animate spores. There goes my rage. See, that's a mistake that would really kill you in honor mode, but we're not in honor mode, so yeah, we're fine. Lae'zel, you should heal yourself, I think. Also run away a little bit. What's the plan? The plan is for you to help Karlach.
Forever, pal.
I will throw. Up here? Path is interrupted.
Soldier.
Let's see. God. Vertical fighting in this is really hard. He is almost dead. 1 health.
I won't give in.
we're just gonna multi-attack. This should finish. Yeah, finish the job. He's a little bit crazy. 36, what the heck? Come on, Shadowheart. Yes! Nice work, everybody.
Never wanted the easy path. What's hiding here?
Having a hook horror on the team makes things much easier. And we'll short rest as well.
A brief respite.
Tattered scroll. Let's see what this is. Magma. Lots of things to pick up here.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
It's a very odd little camp. There's also a half-eaten gnome here. I wonder if we can use Speak with Dead on that.
Well.
Who's got the Speak with Dead on? Let's see.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Ugh.
Never a dull
I
moment.
feel like somebody in that position would have had a lot to say. Let's read these. Protector. Guardian of Adamantine Forge from Magma Rose. Only in Magma Destroyed. Hot Hammer. Hot Hammer.
According to these notes, there's an adamantine forge down here.
Crazy.
Something's guarding it. Something vulnerable to a hot hammer. Whatever that is.
So it's telling us that a future fight has something that is vulnerable to a hot hammer. And here's the Sussurtree bark.
I've got the plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it.
I say it wrong like every time. Sousa bark.
Forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
We can forge a weapon with that now when we want to.
Inside.
All right. Good progress so far today, chat. We're doing great. Advancing Forge is more foreshadowing than anything else in the game. I know. It's a really annoying fight as well. We may save here. I want to see if I want to upload my VOD, and I want to see if are any hermits streaming. It might be Hermitcraft time. I know Joe was trying to organize like a tour thing, so we may switch stream topics now. Take a little break from Baldur's Gate, and switch over to some Minecraft potentially. Save game. Quit. Alright, let me close down Baldur's Gate. Get some music on. It's not going to be a super long Minecraft portion because I am getting hungry in real life, but